Sometimes you just can't get the shit together. So, Subphotonic Jerry DeCamp is at the library right now. He's at the library. He should be on this call right now, about to get into some Titanic revelations. But he has one of the most censored channels on YouTube, along with myself, since I've been censored for the past 6 months on this channel. Was censored, yeah, for the past 6 months, which is why I had to create the backup channel in the first place. His channel is even more gets banned even more than mine does, and I think that's because people are just aren't good at encrypting their computer to make it so people think that, like, well, yeah, you're always getting watched. You're always getting watched by Big Brother, and you have a phone and you have a computer. Well, some people have like hacking abilities, and some people know hackers. Yes, I do. And they have the ability to put encryption codes on their phones and computers, so you don't have to worry about Big Brother watching you. When you have encryption layer on top of encryption layer, you don't have to worry about people watching you. You don't care about that type of stuff. You can share whatever you want, and they don't even notice you sharing the stuff in all the links. You become the link master. But Jerry, man, you're at the library right now, and he should be on this call about to get into the Titans and the densified Titans that we're standing on the backs of. But it's not letting him join here. Hold on, let me go check out the messages that he sent me right now. It says, so I went to, and Joey Rocha, yes I am, brother, when do you start? I'm on now. I'm on now. Jerry can't get on, so I'll change the title. I don't know. I'll change the title to Joey instead of Jerry. But let's see here. I sent the Hangout link to Jerry, to Subphotonic, via Facebook Messenger. That didn't work. It said that it keeps asking to install the plugin, and he already did. So if you already installed the fucking plugin, and it won't let him join via the Facebook Messenger. So then I went to Yahoo Mail, and then I sent him the link via Yahoo Mail, which usually it works if the Facebook Messenger doesn't work. And then that didn't work either. And it also used to be you go to the YouTube chat messenger in near the creator studio, and then you send it through that. But that they don't even have that option anymore, and since they got rid of that within the past 2 weeks, so that option is gone. And so I sent him it via the email. That didn't work. Let's see here. That doesn't work either. When I click, he said, when I click the link at the bottom after the download, it doesn't work. I keep clicking and it does nothing. I am in. I hear you, but you can't hear me. I am fucking in. Wait, he's in? What's going on here? Man, that is... Hold on. Now I'm confused. So he's in his own room right now. Wait, so how about this? How about I send you this? I'll send you another... I'm going to send you another email. Alright, I'll do this. I know it's probably not going to work via the Facebook Messenger, but I'm going to send you one more email, Jerry. And I'll send that to Joey. Okay. And Joey Rocha, Rocha, or however you pronounce it, if you want to stay tuned in. I'm pretty sure if it doesn't let Jerry join, then I'll have Joey Rocha join. He's the volcano. There's no CGI volcano guy, and lightning strikes up, which actually he's right about. So yeah, hold on, let me go to the email now. I'm gonna go back to the email, Yahoo email, and I'll send you another link, Jerry. So, but we'll have another chance if it doesn't work. I fucking shared the link everywhere and actually got over YouTube fucks with my numbers. If these boring motherfuckers can put up good numbers, yeah, that's just. Oh, there we go. There's Jerry. These boring, insane people completely spouting insane nonsense. YouTube channel, and they get tons of viewers. They're literally completely insane and totally boring, unfunny, ugly people. Okay, here goes. I'm completely unfunny, ugly, horribly insane, and yet I put up good numbers because I'm a sellout, and it's because I speak nonsense and gibberish, and I'm boring and unfunny. Oh, that's why you get good numbers? That's wonderful. So what the fuck? Why does it say fucking now? Whatever. We'll see. I hope this works. It's totally bullshit. I can invite anyone else anytime, but I try to invite Jerry or Joey on, and it's not letting me not letting them join. So how about now? All right, well, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna start to go off on a tangent on my own. I'm gonna take a cannabis rip here. This works. So we'll go to now. We got 15 people watching. I'm gonna check the chat room, see what's going on in there. You guys will probably help me out in the chat room. The Church of the Subgenius can't sue me, you dumbass. I'm one of its own members and one of its best members. Alright. So, there you are. Hey, this will be good. Can't wait. Subphotonic, I am in. I hear you. It's working now, he says. He's here. What? Oh, along with me. You can't hear me? Damn. Damn. Can we talk Titans now? What the fuck? But you can't hear me, I guess. So, I hear you speaking. What the fuck? So you hear me speaking, and you're next to me, but it's not letting me see you or hear you. And other people can see. Dan W says he's here. Yeah, I see that he's here in the chat. Do you even look at the messages here? Yeah, I'm looking at them now. Dude, Jerry, calm down, man. Fuck. Say fuck this, dude. I'm fucking. Gotta relax, bro. What are you on? Coffee cup number 3? Relax, bro. It is a mobile device you're connecting with. Look at the chat, man. I am on my laptop. He is killing me, man. Gotta have some fucking patience, bro. Jesus. It's all part of the show. You just can't hear me. I can hear you. Edit this bit out. What does this have to do with the Church of the Subgenius? Well, what do you mean? I'm flat Earth Subgenius. Anything I do has to do with the Church of the Subgenius. But you can't hear me. Turn on my mic. Bob Dobbs will kill you for using the Church of the Subgenius name, and I will just sit back and laugh. Okay, good. If you're going to do it, fucking exactly what I said. Come down and distract me. Let's see here. Bob Dobbs will kill... Yeah, no, actually, Bob Dobbs is my friend here. Yo, here we go. Let's go. Turn my mic on. I hope the Church of the Subgenius sues you. No, it's actually can't happen. Jerry is muted. Really, I've never heard of you. Okay, well, it's your own fault. So let's see here. So I'm going to drop out of this call and then join back in, and maybe Jerry will be there. So Jerry, I'm gonna drop out of this call and then hopefully join back in, and hopefully you'll be there. Wait a minute. I can't stop the broadcast. So how do I drop the fuck out of this? How do I leave this without... and I want to stop the broadcast. So I go to... Oh, I know what to do. Yo, Jerry, I know what to do. I know what to do, Jerry. Jerry, I figured out what to do. So I got your email. So I'm going to invite... Yep. I got you. Email. I got you. Yes, I know what to do, Jerry. I know what to do. I remember this happened with Math Powerland's wife, Katie. Hold on. I got you now. No, I know what to do now. All I got to do is get your email real quick again. And then I remember what to do. I got it. Stay with us. Like and share. I know what to do now. Thanks for staying with us. So let's see here. I just gotta take your email. I remember what to do. Thanks for being patient, everybody. Okay, I got that. Stick with me. I'm gonna go back to this. I remember what to do. Invite people. There we go. Got it. Invite. Boom. Invitation posted. I guarantee this is gonna work. All right, I'll see you in a second, Jerry. Sorry about that. Boom. Come on. Shut the fuck up, Andrew. Go somewhere else. All right, come on. Join in. Jerry, what's going on here? Jerry, did you get it? Andrew, he says, will do. See you. What's up, Daniel Smith? You in here, Jerry? I'm going to take a good luck cannabis rip, and I bet you'll show up. Come on, Jerry. Good luck cannabis rip. Come on. Jerry. Where are you at? Jerry, where are you at, bro? Jerry, I sent you the link. Where are you at? All right. I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm going to pour a cup of coffee. I'm going to come back down and read the comments. And in the meantime, you're going to listen to Jerry. Here's Jerry on July 4th was a psyop. I'll be back. I'm just going to pour some coffee and I'm waiting for Jerry. In the meantime, listen to Jerry.
than people and cultures, wiping them out. So, like they do the Library of Alexandria, they want everything wiped out. They don't want you to know anything about your past upbringing. You know what I mean? I just can't believe how dumb everybody is to allow all this shit. It's insane. Government. You need to write down your fucking rights so the government doesn't violate them. That's insane. It does all the time anyway. They're useless. So writing down, government doesn't give you your rights. They're just automatic. They're common sense, common law, automatico. It's common sense that you have these rights. But it gives them to you. But they thought because they wrote them down in Constitution to prevent government, that's going to prevent government from violating them. When you're dealing with a bunch of goddamn fucking pedophile, unelected asshole judges and pedophiles telling everybody what to fucking do. All the alphabet gangs are unelected, telling you what you can do, that you can't grow a plant, put something in your own body. It's insane. Tissue will be rounded up and executed immediately, telling you what to do. These are tyrants. All tyrants have to fucking be executed. Fucking hung immediately. You fucking hang them all and you fucking stack the bodies in burning posts, dude. Get rid of them. Incinerate them. We'll get rid of them all, these motherfuckers. All these tyrants. You want to tell somebody what to do and not mind your own motherfucking business because you're not satisfied with telling your own goddamn self what to do. You got to tell everybody goddamn else what to do. Then you're a tyrant and you got to fucking die. Headshots off. Bye-bye. Move on to the next world. You dumb fucks. Bye-bye. We're here to create heaven on earth. Here. The heart. We'll turn this back into a real heart. Earth. Anagram of heart. Earth. The center, the middle, the balance. I am Libra. I am balance. I am the green heart. The green chakra heart. The golden light of the heart. So, it's insane that people think they're free because there's a government. Government exists and they think they're free. It steals your money and spends it how it wants, gives it to other fucking countries instead of fixing the water here in Detroit, homeless shelters and the veterans and all this shit. They steal our money. And even if they spend it right, they're not going to ever, they're never, it can't work. Because it's not how I want my money fucking spent. You keep your motherfucking money and I'll keep mine. Every time we buy something, we're getting fucking taxed. Huge, 8%. Huge. That's insane. The robbery, every time you buy something. And then they steal your money and you don't get to benefit in any goddamn motherfucking way. You get less freedoms, more money, less money, more devaluation of your dollar. It goes on and on. The illegal Federal Reserve, printing money out of thin air, devaluing your hidden taxes.
Excuse me, sorry, Jerry, for interrupting you. But let's see here. Sorry, man, this is bullshit, dude. Fucking. Could restart, but keep this up. Bullcrap, dude. I sound good. Joey Meza, what's up, dude? Man. Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe you are, maybe it's just bullshit, dude. I thought it was gonna work. I sent you the invitation via the little secret passageway that I figured out. It still didn't even work. Fucking bullshit. I sent it via Facebook Messenger, via Yahoo email, and via the Google invite people hangout link, a little secret thing that always worked 100% of the time. It worked. My buddy, it didn't work. Man, I'm all fucked up, man. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Can't let certain people talk. Can't let certain people talk. Bullshit. All right, well. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll have to reschedule. We'll reschedule and we'll get it working. You'll have an actual microphone. Man. Joey, I'm gonna get Joey to come on here. Nah, I can't see him. He's not even in my chat room. Nah, I can't even see him. All right, well, I guess I'm going to keep listening to him then for a little bit. Finish off this July 4th was a PSYOP video. Sorry, everyone. Well, thanks for joining in. I'm gonna smoke some cannabis here, drink some coffee. I'm gonna listen to Jerry. July 4th was a PSYOP. Check out the description. We're definitely gonna have to reschedule this and talk about standing on the backs of Titans, literally, and because we were gonna have an amazing conversation.
Depreciation that no one understands because they're fucking retarded. I have a degree in finance. Unlike they're teaching me this shit in college, I graduated from UCF with a 3.4 GPA overall for finance. One of the best business schools around. I was there when it was a dirt lot. Graduated there in 95. Finance. One of the best schools around. And I'm like, they're teaching you things like planned obsolescence. I'm taking a shit here. Like they make products that are planned to obsolete so they can sell you more. That's fucking evil. That's insane. This whole idea of profit anyway. Like it goes against nature. When you like nature gives you this fruit on this trees in the garden, and then its tyrants come around and wrap a gate around it and fucking sell it to you. For everybody's for free. When you profit, you're taking from someone else. You're not profiting. You're stealing what was someone else's. You have to understand that. Capitalism, you're stealing what was someone else's. You're not profiting. You're stealing. It's stealing. Capitalism, profit, all of it. Stealing. Money's a blood ritual, too, as well. Banks are where they worship the money. All this is explained. If you go to wingmakers.com, listen to that one interview or listen to the Wingmakers materials, where I have an interview where I just speak the interview of what it was written down. I read it. James's interview of Project Camelot interviews James, creator of the Wingmakers. That's a good one. When he's talking there, he's not talking science fiction there. He's actually being interviewed by.
I'm going to listen to your very, very latest video after this one and wait for Joey Rocha to join in.
Yeah, Gary. So, anyway, the whole idea of government is a scam. It's they're really corporations or they're merchants using admiralty law on you, which is another hoax. Opposed to common law, common sense. Of course, there's not much common sense anymore. Common sense is not very common anymore, I think. You can't even call it common sense. You can't even call it common sense. It's nuts. God, what in the world? How is all this shit allowed to happen? Damn. Stupidity, dumbness, hypnosis, magic tricks. It's all of it. We're spirit all around. Consciousness is what connects us all to this hologram. So it's weird. Anyway, when I became the sun, I shone like under the man's heart. When I became the sun, I shone like under the
when I became the sun. I'm gonna check out your latest video and listen to it, Jerry. Although I think I already watched it. Well, at least I'll get to. I'll just pretend I'm interviewing you, Jerry. You got 5,607 subscribers. Hell yeah! I'm almost at 1,700. Let's see here. All right, cool. Let's listen to Jerry's newest video. Although I kind of want to listen to the one before that, Giant and Titan Alert number 97. But I'll listen to the newest one. The torus field is the blueprint for massive manifestation. I'll listen to that one instead. And I'm sitting here smoking and drinking coffee. I hope you guys are too. Or drinking, smoothies and juice. Oh yeah, he said his mic wasn't working on his newest video. Yeah. I can't listen to this because you guys won't be able to hear it. So instead, I do want to.
aloha, brother. How are you?
Oh, that's gotta be Joey.
Yo, what's up, my man? How are you, brother? Thanks for inviting me.
Joey. Yeah, absolutely. See, I delivered on my promise here. I couldn't get Jerry in, but I got old Joey in Hawaii here.
I was sitting in the decks if he needed me. So thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I just wanted to come on to say what's up and learn a little bit. And if I have anything to add, I guess I could do that too. But you're talking on pyramids, right?
No, but you are now. I saw that you were gonna go live and talk about pyramids.
We can talk about anything, brother. I thought you were talking on pyramids.
No, you're the new kid in town, you know.
Yeah.
No. You know I'm just joking there, but
I love it. I love I love Dell so much. You know, it's just fun. You know, we can give each other a hard time. We're all grown men. We're all heroes. So, you know, we give each other a little hard time, and it's fun. I like it.
It is. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna say sorry and apologize again to Jerry. This is not false advertisement. It's not planned. There's no script. I couldn't get Jerry on. He's in the middle of the library now. He tried to get on. He has no mic. The app didn't work, even though he said he downloaded it. So I just want to say sorry to Jerry, and now move on do you have a YouTube, right?
You know what I do, but I don't really go to it, brother. I just go to other people's shows. I'm basically on Facebook, so I do have YouTube every once in a while, but I just don't like YouTube. I don't get as many views on YouTube, and I do it honestly for the views because if I don't get a big audience, then I'd rather I'm trying to get my message out, right? So Facebook happens to work for me the best.
You would get a good audience now that you have formulated all that collection of followers and viewers on Facebook Live. It would translate well to YouTube. I know it would. And even if you only have 1,000 or even 100 subscribers on YouTube, I guarantee you will attract at least 30 to 50 to maybe even 75 to 100 viewers live on YouTube. I guarantee it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because this movement is growing so much that people just see flat Earth now and they're like, "Who's talking about flat Earth?" You know, a few years ago it was like it was almost nothing, almost. Now, man, flat Earth.
Actually, there was zero. There was zero flat Earth live.
No, there was. Yeah, you're right, brother. And now it's just like the cool thing is now everyone's giving each other a hard time, like, "Oh, your content's not good enough," and which is great, if they want to say that. But if you look back a couple of years, there was no content anyways. People were wearing bags over their face. You know what I mean? They were only doing it on Facebook or something like that, and not even using their real name. So in the last 2 years, we've come a long way. If you go to Google search for flat Earth and you type it in, there's like 500 or 600 million now. A couple of years ago, it was a lot. It was like 20 million, but compared to now, I don't know what's happened, but I'm loving it.
Yeah, and they keep having to delete. I put my camera on just real quick. I know. But my lighting's terrible. My light blew out, so I got to change the lighting. But I just wanted to show my face real quick.
Right on, brother. I've seen you plenty of times. I know how handsome you are.
Plenty of times, actually. I get more viewers when I don't show my face at this point. But yeah, dude. So I've been really enjoying your stuff. The lava stuff was great. You have a really good eye at noticing CGI like I do, and that's a very important thing. And actually, that's actually something I wanted to tell you about. Yesterday, you made me remember or made me think of something, which is like, you're like, yeah, although it is good for everyone to put their faces out there, and I've said it myself. I've been confrontational and hostile towards people. Like, you don't even put your real name out there. You don't even put your face out there. So I've been really hostile towards people before on other people's panels. Like, what do? You don't do it. And but now I'm thinking about it. Now they have that technology where they can literally create a fake face and a fake mouth, and yeah, it's me. I promise. Listen, yeah, it's flat. So, and now they'll take that voice.
The average Joe doesn't have that yet, but it's coming. But at least in the meantime, I mean, I think it would end so many quarrels too. Like, you know, it'll get more unity. Plus, you know, the people that call each other out, like, you know, like the other day or today, I forget what it was. I think it was yesterday. You said something on my Facebook page, and it was funny, right? I forget what it was, but it was just like, you know, giving me a hard time. But somebody else could have taken that, and it really could have hurt their feelings, and like be like, I'm unfriending you because we're not able to get the context behind it. If we show our face and then talk to each other, be like, oh, I was just giving you a hard time, and this is what I think. I disagree with you here. Drop all of our issues, because really there's millions of us. According to all the statistics, there's millions of flat earthers.
Absolutely.
Why is there only group meetups of 20, 30 people? It's because there's a lot of cliques. Even though I don't agree on a lot of stuff, I love you and you love me. If I'm doing a meetup, I want you aboard. If you're doing a meetup, I want to help you out. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. And some people, just a very few, are mistaking it for I'm trying to do something where I'm the leader of this unity movement. No, man. Look, I'm Joe Schmo, and you know everybody else is Joe Schmo too. But together, you know, we can rock this thing and actually make a change. We know we're right, but we can actually do something and get our land back for free and everything government. I'm not trying to make the judicial system different and rewrite rules. Get rid of it. I'm not trying to rewrite the way that people are kept as prisoners. I'm trying to get rid of prisons. You know what I mean? Ubuntu for us. They screwed us so badly. I want us all to unite and fight in a peaceful way.
Yeah, that was something that really woke me up about almost a decade ago when I found that Ubuntu. Was that the free money, or is it free exchange, or exchange,
trade, Ubuntu,
gift for gift,
takes care of it. No more laws. You know, if there's a law, like let's say, brother, say if you were to do something wrong in your community, or I was, your own community, maybe your community is different than mine, your own community will handle you. And that's just how it is. And we gotta get government out of everything. They're the problem. And the problem is it's not the people in government, it's the entity of government. The people in government are mostly good people. So we just have to get rid of all of it. All of it. We can't rewrite it, we just get it all out of there. You know?
Yeah, I've been really like the Ubuntu, the Venus Project, and what else? I went to Esalen Institute myself, and that's a human growth potential type of place, and it's in Big Sur, California. It's close to the Redwood Forest in Northern California, and like all the greatest minds in science and philosophy and entertainment and pharmacology and psychedelics, and they've all been there, and I had to go there to check it out, and like that place is off the grid as you can get. Like, well, not as you can get, but it's like a highly scientific, but it's completely fused with the government, and even it has to do with the Tavistock Institute, and there's a lot of conspiracies about the place, and MK mind control and all this like CIA headquarters stuff, and so like. I'm like, I see how they operate now. They actually have a child educational program where the children are in charge, and the children make the rules, and the children are the ones who are building everything. They literally build their own yurts and bathroom, and just the only thing the adults do is just do the physical labor for the children.
They have the imagination. It makes more sense. They have the imagination and the creativity. We have the know-how. It makes more sense. That's smart. That's really smart.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So I learned new ways to communicate with children and educate there. But now I took what I learned from that Ubuntu, the Venus Project, although I never got to meet Jacques Fresco, that 100-year-old legend guy, even though people called him he was a shill.
Fresco's the man. What are you talking about? Everyone's going to call everybody a shill. Anybody who calls anybody a shill is childish. That's all. I'm not going to call them a name, but they're childish, because a shill is an ad hominem comment. Just like cooties in school was an ad hominem comment. The word shill means that you're a government operative, and if you can't prove it and you're a flat earther and you're going to call somebody a shill, then you're making a false claim. I hate it when people call each other shills. It's just so childish. But no, Fresco's the man. He's a genius.
Yeah, and now actually it's perfect that I have you on, because now I'm combining all of this, and I've said this before, but I'm going to say it live now, because I don't like to tell my plans too much. You know what I mean? I don't want to put it out there. I like to rather keep it secret. And then just do it, and then when I just do it, he's like, oh, I don't have to tell anyone. He's like, oh, he just did it. He's doing it instead of just talking about it. Like when I was on Patricia Steer, Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes, I said that I was going to be going to California, San Diego, and going on stage and confronting all the comedians, and I did everything that I said I was going to do. And I did experiments where I saw 73 miles away to Mexican islands from San Diego. So, 73 miles I'm seeing when I shouldn't be seeing that, and did all the math.
Props, brother.
Did all. So now I'm going to the Earthship Academy. And I know, you're in New Mexico, so the one of the headquarters.
I'm in Hawaii now, brother. I'm in Hawaii now.
Yeah. Okay.
I was raised in Mexico. I know it very well. So yeah, I'm on the same page.
So the Earthship Academy, now that's apparently off the grid. They're self-sustainable, thermal heating walls so that it cools in the summertime and heats in the wintertime. It collects its own rainwater, collects solar power, converts it, and so then now I'm going to go there. I'm going to stay there for a month at the Earthship Academy, and then I'm going to bring my camera and stuff, do a little documentary, and bring Flat Earth to the Earthship, and now actually get it going where I can teach other flat earthers once I get my certificate how to build Earthships, and I'll have flat Earthship communities. I'm gonna get flat Earthship communities.
You know what? I'm not as educated. You're probably a lot more educated on it, but look, the whole thing with what that is makes more sense. We're a species of amnesia. Our ancestors probably knew all this stuff, and those things, they make so much sense. It's like, it's heating in the cool, and it's cooling in the heat. I mean, and it keeps its structure. It's such a beautiful, it's a simple technology. It's like an Occam's razor brilliance.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited about this. Like, it was my plan to go back to California, go to Esalen, and one of the last ingredients to my quote unquote plans is filling in the Earthship Academy. Then I can do that, and then I can start teaching other people, and then make money, help communities, build communities, create with other people, co-create. It's going to be huge. This is going to be huge for the whole thing. I mean, well, for me personally, and it's going to help a lot of other people. It's called the Great Work. It's called the Great Work.
Yeah. So you're devoted to this whole movement of making something happen. That's great.
Oh yeah. This is I mean, I'm definitely devoted to something beyond myself, because I experienced it. I've taken the heroic dose of mushrooms, and I've smoked three rips of DMT many times, and I've met the lady in the dark, and that's the closest thing to a feminine black goddess that is actual real. I'm not one of those.
Check this out, brother. Since we're both into psychedelics big time, I'm an experimenter. So just like yourself, have you ever heard of or tried there's the psychedelic mushrooms, and then there's supposedly the dead mushrooms. But the deadly mushrooms, the ones that are supposedly deadly, I've tried them all because my friend gave me a lot of education on them, and I trusted it. And they're not deadly; they're more psychedelic. So there's other. I don't know if you've heard of that or tried it before, but I can confirm, me actually doing it, that the other mushrooms, they're not deadly. They're actually psychedelic. They're just way more psychedelic.
I definitely would not promote going to eat toxic.
I don't promote it either. I don't, trust me, because people can. I trip out sometimes when I do acid. Sometimes, I don't promote acid. I don't promote anything that's not really safe. I promote cannabis. But I'm just saying, because you're a psychedelic guy. That's all I'm saying. I don't promote that stuff. But I'm just saying it's true. I've done it before. They're not deadly. And oh my God, it's just what you do is you combine them together and just microdose it, and they're really amazing. So if you ever want to try that out or look into it, brother, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, I'll definitely we'll talk further about that. But so what were you going to talk about pyramids on your live stream?
It's almost along the same similar lines as what you're talking about. It's just but it's what I'm going to mainly be talking about is how the pyramids were built. for, in specific, the Giza pyramid, but this goes into every single ancient megalithic structure we've ever seen. And it turns out a French scientist named Dr. Davidicus, he was able to get permission to look at the Giza pyramid casings under an electron microscope, and found that when he looked at it, it was only 96% organic, and there was filaments in it. And that's what's common in cement. He couldn't understand it, so he put an acid base to it and reverse engineered it and found out the ingredients, which was sand, water, lime, ash, and sodium carbonate. And he went, wait a minute, there's sand everywhere in the desert. There's water from the Nile, ashes from the burning of palm trees, and lime. We all know what lime is. So anyways, he went about going ahead and going to Egypt and trying to reduplicate his technology. He was able to do it successfully. There's a whole institute dedicated to him called the Geopolymer Institute. And NASA, our enemy, uses his technology to build quick, instant building foundation platforms for the rockets to launch off, because it's a cold cast. It only takes 8 to 12 hours for them to make a huge block. And what it is you just get wood, you make your box that you want for the frame, you fill it with the ingredients as you mix it, and in only 8 to 12 hours, you just take the wood away from it, and boom, there's your perfect blocks that are fit right next to each other that a paper could fit through. And if you want a hieroglyph on it, you just do a reverse cast mold. On the inside, you put the wood for whatever hieroglyph you want. It comes out, and people think you chiseled it all. But even Petra in Jordan is a reverse cast geopolymer mold. So I'm going to be talking about that mostly. And then I'm going to also talk about the pyramid that was the incomplete pyramid that everyone says, oh, that was their learning curve pyramid. Well, it could be just, you know, hypothesizing. It could be the Tower of Babel.
Not. Oh yeah. I'm totally. I'm on a Tower of Babel run lately. Shit, I got so many ideas running through my head right now. You got me thinking. So now, what do you think about? Because it's obvious to me that Egyptology, 95% of it is completely made up by man.
Yeah.
And like they made most of those pyramids. You can see that so like there, I know that they made some of those pyramids, but then they also want, the mainstream science wants the regular civilians to think that aliens helped out making and they now, I used to be one of those people that believe it's obvious now it was the alien, and then all of a sudden I was like, well, no, it was obviously these like advanced humans that were humming it using like cymatics in their vibration, in their voice. They would hum it, and they would go, oh, and they would literally like somehow move like 1,000 of these dudes would hum it, and they would somehow raise all these rocks in place, and then they would levitate them and put them in place easily. So now I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on, how they were made. I'm not even gonna. So now I'm thinking, was it the giants that made these things? Were there giants that somehow?
I believe the Nephilim gave the technology to the humans, and these giants either could have easily built them themselves, or it's just a real simple technology. They just told us, you know, just like building an adobe house, it's not that hard. Just like
it could have been a mold.
It's ancient cement sandcastles. That's all it is, and they stack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It could have been like some sort of geodesic mold, and then you could have just melted something and then poured it in easily and let it cool.
Or just like you're saying, they either melted something or it didn't need to be melted because of the alchemic forces. Like, for example, have you ever heard of J&B cold weld? People use it for their car radiators whenever it gets a crack, and it's liquids. And basically what you do is you get those two liquids, and then within about an hour, they form into a solid metal. It starts off liquid metal and it forms into a solid. So it basically works as a really nice bandage, liquid metal bandage that turns hard. Well, the same technology is used in pyramid building. It's cold cast. It's really easy, and it doesn't take hours. It doesn't take heat, and it only takes about a short amount of time. And you wouldn't need thousands of people laboring. You would just need about a small workforce of people grabbing the sand, a duct, allowing the water to go into the different buckets, and then people just organizing which goes where. The most important thing was making sure it was true and square. That's the most important thing, because look how they're perfectly aligned. That was the most important thing. But
the laser cuts. Those laser cuts.
That's why people thought they were laser cut, because You know, how else? But if they were just stacked together like cement, like we have nowadays, no problem. And people always say, well, how are they still around? Look at cement nowadays; it only lasts 50 years, right? Well, look at cement from the Greeks and the Romans; it lasted till this day; it's still around. Well, we're a species of amnesia. We had more technology in the past. We weren't cavemen; we were brilliant men in the past. We're turning into cavemen.
Oh man, this is good. This is good. So yeah, I get. Oh man. So, so nowadays humans we make fun of ourselves and the people in the past by well how they make the pyramids. Well, they were obviously more advanced and smarter back then. Oh, so you think they were more advanced? In what shape did they think that they talk about? They talked about it being flat. So they were smarter and more intelligent, more advanced. You claim to be, and yet they claim that it was flat. And but then then you just fumble over your words like a bunch of dummies, and it's really embarrassing once I point that out to you.
And then they also built the terracotta warriors. I mean, they did everything, and they all said it was flat. Come on, they were brilliant beyond our own abilities, but yet they were imbeciles when it came to the Earth being flat. No way.
So
I noticed everybody who doubts
how long ago do you think that was from? How now that's something that most flat earthers don't talk about is the actual dates. Now how old? Because I used to think that, me personally, I'll answer before you. I used to think that Egyptology was definitely. I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely real, 100%. You know, I believed in all that. Moses was a Egyptian freaking wizard, you know, and like Jesus went to him to seek the secret knowledge, and then he's traveling everywhere. And I learned all that Saint Isa stuff, and I was like 10 years ago when I was studying that. So like all the Coral Castle and all this, you know, all this stuff. So it's just now
it's so fun to look into, man. It's so fun to look into and meet up with other people who look into it and geek out on it, because it's
no, his name is Joshua Ben David. Okay, that's his name. Like everyone gets so upset. It's like, dude, the reason why I don't really like want to get into it with you in particular, not you, Joey, is because you're ignorant to what you're even talking about. Like you're not even close to my level of comprehension on the subject, just because I can tell by the way your personality and how you're speaking to me. I'm not even going to engage in that conversation because you're going to turn into a little kid. Is Jesus, so Jesus really, this is a conversation I had recently with two people. So, okay, so is Jesus a real, with two people at the same time, they said a man and a woman. So is Jesus a real person? He was a real person, right? He actually walked this on this earth. Yes. Yep. Okay. So so is Jesus God? And then they both go, no. Like instantly they both like were angry and they both said no. And I'm like, see how like you changed your attitude, and like I asked you a simple question, was Jesus real and he really walked the earth and he really existed? Yes. Is God Jesus? No. Like okay, like now why do you think that, and what makes you think that? Who told you that? And then it just gets so
that guys fooled everybody. They gave us some really good information, but then they said they said a sneaky thing. They said, look, Zeus and Jesus, you know, it sounds real similar, but guess what? His name wasn't Jesus, it was Yeshua. So it doesn't sound anything like Zeus. Hey, come here, baby. You want to come say hi to Uncle? Hey, brother, I got to get going, man. Thank you so much for having me on. I just subscribed to you. I'll be checking you out all the time. I always check you out anyways, but I didn't know you had your own show. There's so many of us flat earthers. But I know you've been doing this forever, brother, and I really appreciate everything you do. I'll catch the rest of your show in a little bit, okay, brother? Appreciate you.
All right, man. Yo, thank you, man. Thanks for popping on and filling in for Jerry. Appreciate it, man. Have a good day and afternoon or whatever.
Yes, sir,
that was cool, man. I'll talk to you soon, man. I'll see you out there.
I'll talk to you soon.
Fight the good fight.
Yes, sir.
He's a flat earth hero. He's got stars in his eyes. He's a flat earth hero. So yeah, I mean that was the new kid in town, Joey Rocha or Rocha. I don't know if that's his real last name, but because I know there's a bunch of Rochas out there, but I don't know what the deal that is. It's like what is that, like a secret subgenius group or something? Like there's a bunch of flat earth subgeniuses out there. There's a bunch of Rochas or Rochas out there. I don't know what that's all about, but shout out to all the Rochas, Rocas. But yeah, that was fun, and I appreciate you filling in for Jerry for a little bit. I heard your little girl. She's so cute. She's, yeah. Yes. It's like a little baby turtle. It's just so fucking cute. It's so hilarious. But let's see here. Yeah, that's actually a good father, someone who raises his daughter in the proper way. Vaccine free, eats healthy foods. I believe that he's a raw vegan. I think he's a raw vegan. Uh-oh. There's just so much controversy over everything. Oh my god, oh my god, he believes in Yeshua. Oh my god, he's a raw vegan. Oh my god, so much. Just mind your own business. Mind your own business. But yeah, that was fun, man. Persian Scribe, what's up? Persian Scribe, you want to come in? I'll get you on here. Anyone want to join in? Anti-activism. More viewers, no face. Pure comedy. Well, good. I'm glad you guys. Volcanoes are clearly CGI. Have Joey explain his position on volcanoes not existing? Well, he said volcanoes exist, but the lava spewing out of them, going 20 miles per hour or 30 miles per hour, that doesn't exist. But although he went and recorded some like almost the same looking thing, so it did get a little confusing. But I'll talk to him about that another time. It's actually 2019. Aries 106 says I am. Oh gosh. So let's see here. Wizlaw, what's up? Daniel Smith, Zetetic. Joey is onto something. Yeah, Joey's onto something. We're all onto something. Persian Scribe is onto something. Antonio's onto something. Dell Beyond the Imaginary Curve is onto something. Meryl's onto something. Brother Sanchez is onto something. Big Dread is onto something. Persian Scribe's onto something. I'm fully committed to anti-activism. I do not want to get the word out on anything as new chaotic age of endarkment is ushered in. Chiu. Mahalo to Flatter Subgenius. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Appreciate you hopping on. Wow. Hey, Joey, I tried to tell my friend about your miraculous recovery from cancer, but she died without trying. Damn, that's really sad, Marie. Fuck. That is really sad. I actually was really scared 2 weeks ago. I got an infection, I think induced from stress and shit ton of stress and lack of sleep. And I had a freaking like lump on the side of my neck. Then I went to sleep, and the next day I woke up with another lump behind my ear, and it actually hurt. I'm looking it up. I'm becoming a doctor on Google, diagnosing myself with fucking cancer. The back of my head. I would go to sleep the second day. I wake up with a third bump on the back of my head, and this shit hurts. Felt like I had a fucking tumor, Terrence McKenna tumor growing. I had fucking like a freaking like itchy rash on the top of my head. I'm like, oh boy, well, looks like it's the end. I'm gonna die. I told and showed my mom. She was like, well, I guess you're gonna, we're all gonna die sometime. But so I don't have any health insurance. Why would I take that? I don't need that. So I just took a shit ton of vitamin C like overdosed on vitamin C for the past 2 weeks, and everything's good now. My top of my head feels good. No more bumps, except the one on the original one on the side of my neck. It's definitely going down, but I can still feel a tiny little lump in there. But yeah, that is a brush with my own mortality. It was a good reminder to slow down, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your emotional situations, and yeah, get your body right. Your body is very important, and it needs to be taken care of, and you can't overlook your body. So yeah, I'm sorry, Marie, about your friend. That's really sad. Anyone have any questions in the chat room? Go ahead and ask questions in the chat room. I was talking with a guy who was curing his own cancer. Well, he was trying to. He was drinking this like green juice for like a year after he was diagnosed with cancer, and he survived for a year. I tripped with acid with him. Tripped on LSD. The first time I ever tripped on LSD was with him, and we got in a conversation about God, and I explained it to him very simply. One of the last things I remember, I was talking to him about the universe, and his mind was completely blown to the point where we were in San Diego at Balboa Park, we were at Balboa Park in San Diego, and there was a whole bunch of people around us, and he's like, what? He's like, no, what? Like, he's like, it can't, like, screaming basically in disbelief and in terror, because I think he like, just by listening to me, he like suddenly had a revelation, and he was like, I think he was struggling with like this. He's like, there has to be a structure of the universe. No, there is a structure of the universe. You're telling me that there's no structure of the universe? No, I'm not saying that. You're saying that. But you blew your own mind by listening to me, which is what I want you to do. Blow your own mind. One of the last things he said to me was, he's like, who are you? And I was actually dumbstruck for a second, because I've never, you know what I mean? Like, I've only read that question and thought about that question. You know, I read it in books and meditated on it. Like, who am I? Who are you? You know, who is the I? I am that I am that I am. You know, meditate on the I of the I. You are not the I. You are not the self. You are the no self. Oh my gosh. He asked me, who are you? Who are you? The guy with cancer. I was just like, you know, wow. Blown away. Somebody actually asked me that. I'm just here to transmute some messages, man. I got some messages for you. What are your thoughts on the mud floods and reset? Well, there's obviously flash floods. Flash floods happen in this quote-unquote reality. So if flash floods can happen where a shit ton of water can come out of nowhere and just completely flood giant, large areas of places, well, obviously, and if tsunamis exist, or at least machines that create tsunamis exist. Yeah, water can, I mean, water will come, and mud floods will happen. I was playing some Super Nintendo last night, and they're talking about how there were 4 great crystals located at the north, and then that they were scattered, and there's 4 doorways into the north. I'm like, oh, there's 4 rivers and 4 doorways at the north, and there's a doorway into each section. That sounds familiar. That sounds like that. There's 4 quarters at the North Pole of land divided by the 4 rivers, the 4 directions in Indian Native American philosophy or mythology, Native American beliefs. It's really interesting. There's also I heard that all of the water actually comes from the North Pole, and that's why the tides go. That's why the tides go up and down. The tides go up and down not because of the moon or anything to do with gravity, but the tides go in and out, up and down, because the water is being attracted to the center of the North Pole. So the water goes into the hole at the North Pole, and then it gets pushed back out, in and out, contract, retract, in and out, in and out. So obviously the water of the oceans would go up and down if it's going into the center of the North Pole and then being pushed back out. That's the tides. But yeah, no, that's not. No, it's not that. You should look it up. Oh, okay. I guess I will have to look up the mud floods and reset, Marie. Oh, cool. I appreciate the 18 likes and only 1 dislike. Cool. Appreciate that. That's very nice of you. The mud bubbled up from below, she says. Yeah. Did I finish all my coffee? Finished all my coffee. I'm going to pack 1 more bowl, and I might. It's so funny. I don't take credit for much, but I do certainly, and I will call anyone out who doesn't give credit where credit is due. I followed up on a subject that I first picked a couple of years ago. I found lots of flat Earth inference. It is an old Scandinavian folklore. Phenomenal Travel Videos is a funny YouTube channel, as well as Martin Mickey's series of videos on mud floods, etc. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, Persian Scribe. Let's see here. Put on a song real quick. I'm going to pack another bowl. Close this out. Yeah, go ahead and ask any questions you want. Not going to be here for much longer. But even though I didn't get to have Jerry on, it was still a good try, and we will Subphotonic and the Subgenies will hook up and have a Titanic talk about Titans. It was nice to see Joey Rocha hop on from Hawaii. It's good to see him. It's the first time him and I have talked face to face. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hit the like and share and subscribe button if you're already not subscribed. Oh yeah, I wanted. Man, oh man, so many. I wanted to talk about the Tower of Babel and the Babylon system with Joey Rocha. Let's see here. So,
God is watching us, He's following you. His holy highness knows everything you do. Rob's heads are all around us, may I know. His third eye will track you down wherever you go. If all slack is what he's found, think you shall blow. Our God is watching you. Our God is watching us. He's calling you. His holy highness knows everything you do. Don't try to stop, he's right behind. Smoking his heavenly froth, reading your mind. Back in his every thought, truth he shall find. God is watching you. God is watching us. He's calling you. His holy highness knows everything you do. God is watching us. He's calling you. His eyes on you. His holy highness knows everything you do.
what? Martin Leakey lives down the road from me. That's cool. All right, well, I really I don't know what else to say here. I think I've did what I came to do here. If anyone else has any other questions, go ahead and ask. In the meantime, I got ASMR. Shit's fucked. All right, well, if nobody has any other questions, I guess I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Tops is watching you. We always see what you do. Doctors watching, the eyes see what you do. He knows everything you do. He sees, he watches, he knows, he sees everything you do. Nobody has a clue. Nothing? Nobody wants to.
Hey, I just created a Wix website for my business. Let me show you how I did it. Let's go to Wix.com.
That I, as an individual, confront a world that is foreign to me, that is not me. In this kind of experience.
All right, man. Peace.